Hey everybody, it's the WEEEAAAA here, and I just want to have another segment of WEEEAAAA Rants. Check out my new iPhone before we start ranting. Isn't it beautiful? Out of box. I'm going to throw this against a wall or something. It's going to be great. Football. Um, hey W, let's talk. Say something.
What's up, guys? Dusk here.
Okay, well, hold on. I gotta. Sorry, turning up volume so everybody can hear him. Okay. So, I work at Menards, and this is going to be like a rant video about working retail, I guess. Um,
Okay, I gotta see it.
what?
I gotta go.
Don't leave me. Okay, bye. Oh god, I can't see anything. Okay, so sorry about that, folks. Anyways, this is a rant video about Menards. Basically, I work there. I'm a sales member. I sell lots of stuff. Um, that's like my job is just to make people buy stuff. And anyways, so I was working the other day. By the way, Brisk, love you guys. Mm, sponsor me. Um, I was working the other day, and this guy comes in. Like I didn't see him do this, but he comes in and we have 2x4s, and they're the huge bundles. They're like 300 of them in a bundle. Like, they're huge stacks. They go up to like here on you ish, like here on you. And so these were stacked 3 high. The guy climbs up and cuts the banding around the 2x4s and starts taking them off. He left it like that and then left the store. And he paid with cash too, so we don't know his name or where he lives or anything like that. But I just thought it was hilarious. It's like he almost knew in his brain to pay with cash because then we'd never find them. I mean, how terrible is that? I don't know. But and then another thing someone did shitty the other day. He started grabbing 2x4s. He went through the entire bundle. He just left it in a mess, and he didn't buy any of the 2x4s. He just walked out the store. He didn't even buy anything. Like, he was just like, whatever. Yeah, yeah. I don't understand. I'm like, if you need 2x4s, why didn't you, buy the 2x4s? I had to hand stack about 200 2x4s, and it took me like an hour because I was just sitting there like, I fucking hate my job. The cool thing is, though, is that apparently I might be getting a payroll raise, which would be cool. It's kind of like as you progress in your job, you can take competency tests or something like that, based on your knowledge about the store and stuff like that. But mine's coming up on the 28th of this month, so that should be fun. Hopefully, I get that. That'd be amazing. But another thing that sucks. It's called my department is called building materials, and if you have one of the cool little cards that has all the numbers listed of all the departments, ours is listed first. And the only reason that's bad is because when people don't want to read through the whole list, or if they call the switchboard, they're like, if you know your party's extension, press it now. For building materials, press 1. And then everybody's just like, 1. So, like, I'll get calls and, like, I'll be like, hello, building materials, this is Shane. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, can I get, can I ask you about toilets? No, sir, that's actually, a plumbing product, believe it or not. That's not a building materials product. We deal with, like, wood and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, could you just transfer me over to the plumbing department? Yeah, sure. 1 second. And that's what it is. Like, half of our calls throughout the day are just random, like, oh yeah, I meant to get millwork and I got building materials, or I meant to get the paint department, but I got building materials. Like, no, you didn't, you idiot. You pressed the button 1 on the thing, and then, like, sometimes that initial transfer, if you call the store and you press a button, it doesn't work, and it sends you to the front desk. And they manage to still get to building materials. They'll just be like, yeah, building materials was the only thing I heard on that. So transfer me there. They could probably transfer me where I need to be actually. So I don't know. It's the phone system's dumb. Sorry, I saw a sponge on my iPhone. I love this thing. Seriously, like my life would not be complete without one of these things now. Like if I lose this or break it, I'm gonna be screwed because it's so much fun. But I don't know. Basically, that's another thing. That's if someone does want to transfer, sometimes if if the department I'm trying to transfer the call to doesn't answer right away, like it'll go to the front desk, and then I'll be like, oh, sorry, I was trying to get plumbing, and they'll be like, okay, we'll patch you over, and then they do it, but then the plumbing answers that time, and I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, I got a transfer for you. And I hang up. It's supposed to transfer the call to plumbing then, but for some reason when it goes to the front desk and then to plumbing, the person gets hung up on and makes me look like an asshole because I had it happen 2 times in a row to some guy, and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Here, just take this number because I don't know how phones work. It hurts my brain to even think about it. Another thing, what else was completely random the other day? Oh yeah, I was sitting there and I was stacking 2x4s, right? I was like flat stacking, they looked all pretty. And so I was 2 piles in. So the first 2 piles looked pretty, and I was working on the third one. And this guy comes down the aisle, and he's talking to his buddy that's with him. And he's like, God, these are all shitty 2x4s. I can't believe these piles are so messy, or something like that. And I was just sitting there like, are you kidding me? And then he walks over after he picked out a bunch of 2x4s, like 15 2x4s. He had a bunch of them on his cart. And he walks over to me and he's like, do you guys stock this outside as well? And I was like, yeah, we do. We have everything in the store is also stocked outside for lumber wise. And he's like, oh, cool. Well, I'm just gonna get a ticket and go out there and get them out there because these are all bad. He picks them up and he throws them over in the general vicinity of that pile, and then he walked away. Like, he clearly saw me working hard on stacking these 2x4s, and he just, like, kind of went, I don't care how long it takes you, I'm just gonna throw these wherever I feel like it. Okay, sorry, man. Whatever floats your boat. But, I mean, that job does have its perks. I mean, we have like compensation sometimes on like awesome if we sell like awesome things. And I know people are always like, yeah, don't work in retail. That's bad. But it's like, you know what? I get paid way better than my other job, which was lifeguarding. I get paid like over $1 more, and on the weekends I get paid like $3.50 more. It's ridiculous. Like I don't see why I wouldn't work in retail if I'm getting like way more pay than if I'm working at a lifeguard place and I'm babysitting the whole day for minimum wage. I know actual babysitters who make 4 times as much as I did when I was a lifeguard at the YMCA, and that is bad. If you're essentially doing the same job as someone else and they're getting paid like 5 times as much as you are, you need to find a better job. But I mean that's it. That's all I got. Work sucks. Everybody hates work. You hate working, but you have to because you need money. And I just want to get that off my chest. I just took that from Tobuscus. Damn it. I love you, Tobuscus. Sorry about that. But peace off, everyone. I'm gonna go do some editing now and work on my channel art with my friend. Bye.